Good morning. I think we're live. Hi, it's Laura from Teeny Tiny Theatre, and it's so weird to be doing this for the first time, but I really hope you enjoy the session today. We're here to do a roughly 20-minute long creative play class for grown-ups to play with their little ones. So this is aimed at age 2 to roughly 6 years old, and the theme for the session today is space. So we're going to play some games, we're going to sing some songs, we're going to do some let's pretend, we're going to do some miming, so pretending with our space and with our bodies. So I really hope you enjoy it. If you want to leave me some comments, then please do. It'd be really interesting to know how you're finding it, and if you even want to take some pictures or videos of you and your children joining in, that would be amazing to see. If you want to post those to our Facebook page or Instagram, it would be lovely to watch those afterwards. I'm not going to be able to reply to any comments during the live feed today because I'm going to be doing lots of active stuff, but I will certainly read them afterwards and reply and things like that after the session. So we've got about 20 minutes of fun planned for you today. We're going to start with our hello song, which we always sing at the start of our Teeny Tiny Tales sessions that I run for 2 to 5 year olds with their grown-ups. And it's a really easy song. You just have to listen and respond. So it's a call and response song, and it goes like this. I'll sing it once and then we'll sing it again together. It goes, say hello, hello, say hello, hello, say hello, hello, say hello, hello. Let's sing it again. So I'll sing, and then if you sing back to me, I might be able to hear you. Here we go. Say hello, say hello, say hello, say hello. Oh, that sounded lovely. I could hear you coming through my speaker through the magic of the internet. Well done. Thank you for joining in. Okay, so we're going to start by thinking about what it might be like to go up into space, to explore and go on an adventure in space. So if we're going to go into space, if we're going to go on a journey, an adventure in space, what do you think we might need to wear? What sort of clothes does an astronaut wear when they go into space? Do they wear a swimming costume? No. What about pyjamas? No. They don't wear pyjamas, do they? Have a think. What might an astronaut wear? Tell your grown-up. Well, I think one of the things they wear is a big spacesuit. It's like a onesie, like a big suit that they have to put on. So shall we see if we can all pretend to put on our spacesuits together? So pick up your spacesuit. It's really big and heavy. Show me those big strong muscles. Very good. And now let's see if we can climb in. Put our leg in the leg hole. Ooh, it's really heavy. And the other leg. Ooh, really good. And then see, and grown-ups, you're joining in too. Wiggle it over your bottom, pull it up. That's it. Ooh, all the way up. Put your arms down the armhole. And the other one. There we go. Oh, it's really chunky and big. Now, how does a astronaut suit do up? Is it with buttons? No. What about Velcro? Maybe. I know, let's pretend we're doing up our spacesuit with a zip. Are you ready to join in? Here we go. Zip. Well done. Whoa, it's really heavy. Let's walk around in our spacesuit. Show me how big and heavy it is. Oh, I have to walk really slowly in mine. What about you? Clomp, 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 clomp. Oh, well done. Now we've got a couple of things missing from our astronaut suit. I think something else they might need to put on is on their heads. What's that? What do they put on their heads when they go into space? Oh yeah, A helmet. Okay, so a helmet for an astronaut is big and round, isn't it? So can you show me that shape with your hands now? Well done. Pretend you're picking up that helmet and putting it over your head. Good. Ooh, it's very echoey in here, and mine's got one of those visors, like that. Oh, good. Ooh, yeah, it's even heavier now. Now there's one other thing we need to put on. What does an astronaut put on their feet? What do they wear on their feet? Is it sandals? No, it's not sandals, is it? What about, I don't know, trainers for running really, really fast? No. What's that? Oh yeah, astronaut boots, space boots. Let's all put our space boots on. Show me how big and heavy they are. Oh, wow. And the other one. Wow. We're all dressed up like astronauts. Let's start walking around in our astronaut suits. Can you show me how big and clumpy and heavy and slow you have to walk? Here we go. Round your room. Are you walking around your living room? Well done. Oh, fantastic. We're all dressed for our space adventure. So what we're going to do next is pretend together to be a space rocket. Now, what does a space rocket look like? Has anybody noticed anything in my room that is a space rocket? Over here. Oh yeah, look, I've got some space rockets here. So what shape is our space rocket? Well, it's very tall and thin. It has a pointy top and fire coming out of the bottom and windows in the side. Now, we need to think about how we might be able to use our bodies to pretend to be a space rocket. So, if you're with your grown-up at the moment, if you've got a grown-up in the room with you, why don't you try together to make that shape? Stand facing your partner, facing your grown-up, and reach your hands up really, really tall to make that long, thin shape. Can you do that? Now, how might you make that pointy top? Maybe you need to point your hands together to make that pointy top of the space rocket. That's really good. Now, if there's more than two of you, you can have somebody else to be the windows in the space rocket that open and close like this, if you like. And maybe somebody else could crouch down on the floor and be the fire at the bottom. So let's pretend to be our space rocket. I want to see the shape of your space rocket first. Are you ready? Stand in position, make your space rocket shape. Very good, hold it still. Fantastic. Now let's see if we can make our space rockets shoot up into the sky. So I want you to start off down low to the floor with your partner, making that space rocket shape, but really, really small. And I'm going to count down from 3, and when I say blast off, I want to see your space rocket shoot up into the sky to make that big, tall space rocket you've just made. Are you ready? So down to the floor. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Up we go. Are the flames going at the bottom? Are those windows opening and closing? Oh, we got the pointy top. Maybe you can make some sounds like I was. Really noisy space rockets. I can hear you. Fantastic. Well done. What fantastic pretending you've done already this morning. Thank you. Now, I want you to pretend to be that space astronaut again. Can you get in position like you're wearing that big space suit with your helmet on and that big space suit and the clumpy boots? Because I want you to pretend to get into the space rocket. If you've got enough people, you could try and get through your people into that shape of that space rocket they just made. If you wanted, you could just do it by yourself like me. Okay, so let's pretend we're walking towards our space rocket. And there's the door of the space rocket. Let's open the door. Very good. Are you showing? Are you showing opening the door? Well done. Climb inside. Right. Wow. It's so big in here. And there's lots of flashing lights and buzzing noises. And I can see lots of switches and dials that we could play with later. Maybe we will. But I'm getting ready to blast off into space. So I'm going to sit down in my astronaut chair. And, oh yeah, I need to put on my seatbelt. So let's pretend to put our seatbelts on. Pull it down across your body and click it in. Well done. Hold on to the armrests. Okay, now we're going to sing a song to get us up into space, which you might already know. And it goes like this. We'll sing it twice so that you can join in the second time. You ready? Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we'll be there very soon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Okay, now we can fly around the room. We'll sing it one more time though, so you can join in. You ready? Get back into your chair. Here we go. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we'll be there very soon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Can you shoot around your room like a space rocket? All the way around. Be a space rocket with that pointy reef. And stop. Wow, well done. What energy, what fantastic energy running around the room as a space rocket. Well done. Now, on our flight into space, I want us to imagine that we can see out of the window with our special space goggles some very interesting looking planets. Now, these aren't planets from our solar system. These are completely different. These are ones I want you to create from your own imagination. So what we're going to do is land on one of these pretend planets in a minute. So we're going to shoot off back into space, then we're going to come into land on a planet. And on each planet, there's going to be a very special way that we can move around. So we'll do the first planet together. I'll come up with a good idea for the first planet, and then you can have a turn with the next one. So, can I see those space rockets again, ready to blast off? Flying around your room. Are you ready to come into land? Here we go. Coming into land. 3, 2, 1. And land. Wow. We're on a completely new, strange planet. So, in that astronaut suit, can you open the door of your space rocket to go out onto that planet? Let's step out of the space rocket. Wow. What does it look like? What colour is it? Pink. Okay. And spotty? Oh, all right then. Well, on this planet, really interesting. You can only move around by hopping. You can only move around on this planet if you hop. So can I see everybody in their big heavy spacesuits hopping around this crazy pink and spotty planet? Here we go. Hop away. Whoa. Here we go. Hop, hop, hop. Wow. Fantastic. Right, I'm going back into my spaceship. I've got to open the door. Oh, I've got to step inside. Whoa. Close the door. Oh, phew. Wow. That was quite hard work hopping around that planet. Oh, well, we're gonna blast off again in a second, but maybe you need to have a think with your grown-up about what might be special about the next planet we visit. Have a little think about what might be special about the way you have to move around on that planet. But let's get into our astronaut seats again. I'm gonna sing the song together again to blast off. You ready? Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we'll be there very soon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Can everyone blast off around their room again? Imagine that you're flying through space really fast, turbo engines on. And we're coming into land on the next planet. You ready? 3, 2, 1. And we've come into land. Now, have a look around this next planet. What colour is this one? Is there a funny pattern on this planet as well? The last one was pink and spotty. So what's special about this planet? Maybe tell your grown-up what you think. Okay, we're going to step out onto this planet. You ready to open your door? Step out with your big astronaut suit on, remember? Climb out of the space rocket. Now, on this planet, you can only move around if you... Okay, clap your hands. So I'm going to go around my planet clapping my hands. Are you going to join in or do your own thing? You do your own thing if you've got a better idea. I'm going back to my spaceship. I'm opening the door. Oh, that was a very noisy planet, that one. Oh, yeah, really noisy. Lots of clapping going on that planet. Right, well, I'll be interested to hear if you get your grown-up to tell me what sort of planet you just landed on. I'd love to hear about that. Okay, we're going to blast off for one more time to see one third and final planet. We're going to do this one a little bit differently. When we get there, we're going to meet a space alien. Yeah, a real space alien. What I'd like you to do before we blast off is decide which grown-up is going to pretend to be that space alien. So decide that now. I'm going to be the space alien when we do it here. But you choose your grown-up. Which grown-up is going to be the space alien? Okay, we're going to blast off again with our song. You ready to sit in your astronaut chair? And it's quivering, ready, zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We'll be there very soon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Shoot off around your room. Turbo boosters. Whoa! And we're coming into land. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. And we've landed. Okay, so remember, whichever grown-up you choose is going to be a space alien. Now, before we meet the space alien, you've got to decide how your space alien looks. What do they look like? Are they tall and thin? And do they walk around on their tiptoes? Or maybe they're big and fat and they have to stomp around. Or maybe they're very slow. Or very, very fast. So you decide, how does your space alien look? Fat, thin, maybe short, tall, you decide. Okay, tell your grown-up what to do. Well done. Okay, and you need to decide what kind of language your space alien talks. How do they speak? My space alien's going to speak like this. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. 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 Doodle-doodle-doo. Okay, so you decide, children, you tell your grown-up, how does your space alien talk? Oh, well done. Okay, so we're back in our spaceship, we've just landed. Let's open up the spaceship door. Step out of your spaceship. Well done, climbing out. And there's the space alien. Okay, I'm going to pretend to be the space alien now so your grown-up knows what to do. The space alien is going to introduce themselves to the astronauts. So you ready? Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle. Are they waving hello? Doodle-doodle-doodle. Doodle-doodle-doodle. Good. Now, I want the space alien to show the astronauts around their planet. So I'm going to take you around my little planet as my alien and show you some things in my planet. Children, you can decide what you think those things are. Your grown-up's going to point at them, talk to you in the space alien language, and then you're going to decide what you think they're talking about, okay? So I'm going to start, I'm going to do my one. So what do you think that is? Is it really a fish or some sort of other alien creature that lives on the planet of that space alien? So, what has your space alien shown you on their planet? What kind of weird things do they have? Where do they sit? What is their living room like? Do they have a sofa or is it made of slime? What do they eat? Maybe they eat sand. Ugh. Or maybe they eat really delicious jelly. You decide, you tell your grown-up what it is, what you think it is, and have another little play. See if your grown-up can show you something else in their space alien land. Let's see what else I've got. Doodle-doodle-oo. Ah, doodle-doodle-oo. Daddle-daddle-oo. I think that must be how the space alien flies around their planet. Okay. So I think it's time to say goodbye to your space alien now, because we've got to get back into our spaceship. So say goodbye to your space alien. Maybe you could talk to your space alien in their language to say goodbye. Very good. Now let's walk back to our spaceship in our space suits, in our astronaut suits. Get back to the spaceship, open the door. One more goodbye to your space alien. And in we get, closing the door and sitting down in our space rocket chair, ready to take off. I keep forgetting to put the seatbelt on, don't I? Let's put the seatbelt back on. Very important we put our seatbelt on, isn't it? And let's sing our song for the last time. Now on the way back home, we're going to see what else we can see out of the window. And I bet we'll see some twinkling stars. So we might stop off to have a look at those. So let's have a go. Are you ready? Zoom, 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 we're going back home. Zoom, 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 we'll be there very soon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! One more fly around your room. And let's see what we can see out of the window. Use those space goggles we had before. Have a little look out. Wow, it's beautiful out there. There's loads of stars. Now, one last pretend. I'd like you to pretend to be some beautiful stars in the sky. Now, grown-ups, this is something you can play another time. You could think about using torches or fairy wands that are made of stars. You could even make some stars, couldn't you, with some foil, and make lots of stars for the children to hold and play with. Let's make some twinkly stars with our hands today. Can you make your hands all twinkly like this? Very good. And we're going to sing that very famous Twinkly Star song. I bet you know what it is. Shall we all join in together? It goes like this. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Well done. Now, if you have more time later and you do make some stars, you could pretend to be shooting stars across the sky. You could make star constellations, couldn't you? With all your different stars, make a beautiful picture of some star constellations. But we need to go. We need to get home, don't we? So let's go back into our spaceship position and we'll sing our Zoom Zoom song one last time. Zoom, 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 we're going back home. Zoom, 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 we'll be there very soon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more blast off. Blast off. All the way around the room. And here we are back home. Ready? 3, 2, 1. We're back home. Open your spaceship and step outside. Wow. I think it's time we got undressed. Let's take off those helmets, those big heavy helmets. Oh, helmet off. Oh, that's better. Now our space suit. Oh, it was the boots next, wasn't it? Let's take those boots off. Ooh, put them down. Oh, very good. Unzip that space suit. And take it off. Oh, pull it down. Oh, well done. We got back home. And do you know what you've done today? This morning you've pretended to be an astronaut. You've pretended to be a spaceship. You've pretended to be a space alien, or your grown-up has. You've pretended to be stars in the twinkly sky. You've done such a lot of drama today. Well done. Building those creative skills and listening skills and communication skills. So well done. You've done a fantastic job. I really hope you come back and join in with another one of our live creative play sessions another day. I don't have a date yet, but I will. And I'll certainly advertise it as normal on Facebook and Instagram. We've also got a YouTube channel which is full of pre-recorded videos of creative play, games and songs for you to join in with your children. So please do check that out and subscribe to the Teeny Tiny Theatre YouTube channel. And leave comments for me under this video because I'd love to know what you thought. And if you've got any themes that you'd love to do in the future, we did space today, didn't we? But we could do any other theme you like. I've got a dinosaurs one in the mix, so maybe we'll do that next time. And I will definitely see you again. You might have seen on our adverts for this that we have a coffee page, which is a page where you can donate a little bit if you've got the funds to do that. I know it's difficult times at the moment, but if you can, it would be wonderful if you could support our work so we can continue to do this sort of thing with our young people. We're based in South Liverpool. We have theatre productions that we produce as well when we can, as well as drama classes for ages 4 and above, and these Teeny Tiny Tales parent and child under 5 sessions too. So if you're interested in that, if you live in the area, then please do follow us to find out more information about them when we're back up and running, whenever that is. But for the time being, I've talked enough. It was lovely to see you all. Thanks so much for joining in. See you next time. Bye.